1 year abroad, and certainly for most of us, maybe even for all, the best decision we made in our lives so far. And I think we here are especially lucky because we were chosen for New Zealand. One of the best things in the Rotary exchange is living in a family, because you really become part of it. And now we all have second families on the other side of the world. And I think that is just amazing. We go here to school, and of course we make friends. We all have had great times, and sometimes difficult ones. From all of them we grow and make wonderful experiences. Here in New Zealand we saw the most amazing natural scenery. The country's nature is just incredible. I can see, for example, the thermal activity in my hometown Rotary, and through Rotary we exchange students visited the South Island, and I think we are still all very fresh from that visit, from that journey. During the first days we kayaked the Apple Tasman, and just a few days later we were surrounded by Queenstown's mountains. So I think it's unbelievable. It seems like here are many countries in one. I think we are very lucky to live in New Zealand. It's really, like I said before, such a beautiful country. All these experiences are only possible because of you, the Rotarians. You gave us the opportunity to enrich ourselves and to grow into independent, responsible young adults. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Mason, and I'm from Denmark, and I live here in Antiquary. I left my home country in July last year, and I was the only Danish student lucky enough to come here to New Zealand. I have lived with 3 amazing host families who have taken me into their lives, and I've been a part of their life. Before I left Denmark, my mom told me that you could find the whole world here in New Zealand, and I've been really lucky to be around pretty much the whole country on various trips and camps with school youth, group friends, and host families. And I've seen and experienced your amazing culture and scenery. And now I can confirm that you can find the whole world here in New Zealand. I've learned a lot about your country, my own country, and of course a lot about myself. I've improved some of my skills, for instance, I've being better at speaking English, and I've learned to interact with people of all ages in any social setting, and I believe that I've become better at public speaking. I've been here for almost a year, but I've matured 2 or 3 years at this time. I now feel ready to go home and take the right decisions so I can get what I want with my life. It's been a good break from reality, a new lifestyle, and a really good eye-opener. When I go back to Denmark in July, I'm not just leaving an amazing country and people here, I'm leaving my new home. But I'm really lucky that I've got something now that makes saying goodbye so happy. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Madeline Liz, exchanging from the United States of America, and I'm living in Tauranga, hosted by the Tauranga Papa Club. First off, I just want to say on behalf of all of us that the things we've seen and heard this morning really have rekindled in all of us the honor we feel just to be involved with Rotary. So keep up the good work. And again, this morning was just amazing. I think a lot of us were in the back, kind of holding back a few tears. But yeah, so amazing job, guys. Just want to say that first. Now, as you all probably know, the theme of the upcoming Rotary year is changing lives through Rotary. Now, over the past year, I've come to know that all over the world, Rotary has improved the lives of thousands in a variety of ways. I have seen this change firsthand, not only in the lives of my friends, but in my life as well. It is my belief that youth exchange is one of the most effective ways Rotary can change lives. The young people like us who come back from Rotary exchange are not just adventurous teenagers. We are the community leaders, the involved citizens, the Rotarians, and the life changers of the future. The change you make in our lives is not just limited to us. We will go on to start our own community service projects, our own charity organizations, our own Rotary clubs. The change you decide to implement in us today will drive and inspire us to make the changes of tomorrow. So, here's the question. What will you, as a person, club, or even district, do to change lives in the coming year? Well, now, I may be a little biased, but I encourage you to support Rotary Exchange, to take up the challenge of the new year and invest in the life and the future of youth all over the world. I hope you see within us the potential and the hope for a future with peace, health, and fellowship. A future where the truth is sacred and brotherhood between people is as immediate as it is unbreakable. I encourage you to continue to change lives as you have changed ours. This past year has changed us in so many ways and will continue to change us. And hopefully we can make a return on what you have given us. Well, you started the change in our lives, but now you have to continue that message. Thank you very much.
We know it is very hard work for you, the Rotarians, to organize the Rotary Youth Exchange, and we exchange students like to take an example at Rotary, and we decided as a group to donate a shelter box to Rotary. In my school, for example, we are going to have a Mafti Day soon, and at Madeline School as well, and the other exchange students are going to do other fundraisers. So, with this gesture, we would like to express our gratitude to you and leave a sign of goodwill inspired by you. Thank you very much. We all will return with half our hearts beating from New Zealand when we go back to our home countries. Thank you so much for that.
G'day. I can't help but think that I'm Shrek standing amongst all the stars. You know, the big dumb ugly ogre who has a clever donkey as a sidekick. I'm not. I'm Ross Clemens, Chair of the Rotary International Exchange Program, commonly mistaken as Shrek. As Rotary is promoting change, so too is the Youth Exchange Program. We have taken on board a lot of the comments and criticisms and have tried to develop our program so it still remains relevant today. Our young people are often seen as shallow and feckless, but in many cases the opposite is closer to reality. This was borne out to many with the student army after the devastation in Christchurch. We can also bear witness to the selflessness by your students working together to help others less fortunate. The fact that this group of students wanted to fundraise for Shelter Box demonstrates that, although young, they have an affinity to help and solve the world's problems. Brilliant. Problem solved. No. Wrong. We haven't solved the problems, but we have made a start into turning great teenagers into outstanding citizens. Our task, as Rotarians, is to help facilitate the needs of our communities with the appetite of our students to help. We need to provide the framework and encouragement to enrich our students' lives. Give them the cause that they believe in, and they will pay you back in spades and dollars. But for this to happen, we need club support in hosting these wonderful ambassadors. As we send out 16 of our New Zealand youth, we're obliged to receive 16 students in return. Looking beside me, shouldn't be too onerous a job. As this is a 12-month program, we're always encouraging clubs to participate, so don't be shy in putting your hand up to help. Now, before these guys kick me off the stage, I'd like a quick word to say to them. And it's basically that our committee is honoured to have been a small part in your lives. You brighten our lives considerably just by you being you. Your families, your countries, and your countries can be extremely proud of your endeavours this past year. And if anyone in the audience would like more information about youth exchange, come and see me through the weekend. I'll be the ogre, but without the jacket and tie. Thanks.
Thank you, Ross. I'd like probably two other committee members that are standing in the wings there. I don't think they should get away with standing out there. Ron Finn and Gail Kelly. These people are three of the district committee that make up about 10 volunteers that spend not just 1 week or 2 weeks. They spend 365 days a year, 7 days a week, running the youth exchange program. A fantastic commitment from these people. I know that, I've done that, and I'm pleased to say actually today there are 6 past district chairmen of the youth exchange program of their district in the audience today that are still here very much involved in Rotary. But the youth exchange program, I suppose most of you know, is dear to my heart. It always has been. But I think a big round of applause needs to go to the committee headed up this year by Ross Williams. Thank you.
Thank you very much, students. That was amazing. Yes, you can go down the steps. Thank you.